Using man, using man.
Alright, hello everyone, it's the Green Human Amphibian, and welcome back to some more Building Security Breach. And today we're going to be going and finishing off of Roxy Raceway, and hopefully finishing off, or more just finishing. I don't know how you finish off a building, but, or finishing off a building. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Hello Unshaped, and hello, I'm gonna go with Fun. I think that's what I was calling in the previous stream. I'm terrible at the names, I apologize. I'm gonna go with Fun. Welcome to both of you, and welcome to the stream. Let me also go and turn off the lighting on Security Breach. There we go, okay. Let me also go and get Gregory actually over to said Roxy Raceway, which I should just, change the spawn point. The spawn point keeps getting reset for Gregory for some reason, and I'm stuck on the sewers, but whatever. Let's go teleport him to, this door here. Pretty sure this should be the doorway to the vehicle garage as well as the flame room. Pretty sure, right? That should lead to the staircase. If the game wants to load. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, I've actually been busy off-stream as well, and I have some stuff I want to show off before we really jump into this. So, with all that said, before we jump into building the raceway, let's actually go over to the front of the building. So there are some things I want to show off. So, we just kind of fly right over here. Let me also go and get the music up as well. There we go. Okay, cool. So, if we go into creative mode. So the exterior is pretty much the same. However, over here you can probably tell there's a pretty big difference, that being I moved all the buildings, and I have added a exit for the actual, I guess, underground area, I guess, that has the vehicle, I guess, exit. So you can go in here and all the way down to this, and this leads you into the underground all the way up to here. So these are those big doors you, I guess, go through in the one ending where you take Freddy and you go into, the van or whatever. Yeah, so this is the underground here, and actually I don't know if I showed the new VAT room. I redid it like a week or two ago, and I don't know if I showed this off. I might have. So I went and added an exit for the actual vehicle garage, and then all the way up here I also did some more terraforming, and then I started mapping out the layout for the FNAF movie set. So if we actually, also this is the sign you and Freddy crashed through it in the Jeep, or the truck. So I was doing some terraforming here, and if we head all the way over to here. Hey Nar, hello to you too, welcome to the stream. If we head all the way down here, this is what I've gotten for the layout for the pizzeria from the FNAF movie. You can drop down to. Again, super early, haven't done much with it yet, but I did get this all laid out, and it looks decent. It's pretty accurate, I want to say. Anyways, with all that said and done, let's go back over to Roxy Raceway and start with finishing off the raceway, which I'm hoping we can do in the stream. I say hopefully because I don't know. This might end up becoming a part 1 and 2 with building the raceway, but we'll see what we can get done in today's stream. So what are the render distance at? 32. I do not need that many chunks. I think I'm inspecting the motives faster. All of this loaded. Where do we want to start? Looking around here. I feel like most of this here is kind of dumb. The rest of this here, we can definitely add more detailing in this area. think that's where I'll start with. So let's go and turn on the replay mod. I also saw Alien Romulus on the weekend, or I guess not the weekend, like Friday, and I loved it. It was amazing. I dragged James to it as usual, and I got all my popcorn buckets. I'm probably gonna end up doing like a video on Romulus, I reckon. I have some theories as well regarding the movie. I guess to start with, let's just drop down to, like, here, I think. Looking at a lot of this. Oh, there is also the crane thing, like, here. I can, like, show this. Whatever this thing is right here, this crane thing that's extended. I think we actually already built that, right? Isn't there one in this room? I think there is. Yep, here it is. It's whatever this thing is here. So if I just kind of stand here, and we're just going to go and copy the entire crane, like all the way up to here. How was the Alien movie? It was awesome. I loved it. I've seen a lot of people. It's weird. I've seen anyone who I've talked to about the movie either really liked it or didn't like it, or they liked everything up until the ending. And I was more confused about that, because it's like, the ending, and I guess, spoiler alert, I'm gonna talk about Romulus stuff. So, like, if you don't want to hear spoilers, click off the stream, I guess. I will just be flat out talking about lore stuff, but... So, here's our spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. They make like an alien xenomorph baby thing, and it's very disturbing to look at. It is very spooky. Yeah, so one of the characters like basically gives birth to like a humanoid xenomorph thing at the end, and it's terrifying. But what I found interesting is I've seen a lot of people either like it or hate it. But then I've also seen like a smaller group of people just thinking it came out of nowhere, which I was really confused about, because, like, so, when they first basically enter the station, and you see, like, the facehugger, like, hand in that jar, there's also a little picture frame thing of a baby, alright, but it's, like, kind of deformed. So the minute I saw that, I'm like, okay, there's gonna be some scary shit in this movie. Stuff's about to go very badly. So, like, it was definitely set up from the beginning. But it is also very disturbing. I was also very happy to see Sevastopol. So, that was cool. For, like, the 5 seconds we saw it in the distance. Those 5 seconds made the movie for me. Which is such a stupid thing to say, but I don't know. Alien Isolation is, like, my favorite game, so... Like, the movie could have been the worst movie ever, and if it had Sevastopol for 5 seconds, I'd defend it till the day I die. Just because of that. So we already have these things here. That now. With the cones, with the cones. This should actually probably be further over. So, like here. Well, wait. Here. So, for the 100th building stream, I do want to go and try and build the pizzeria location from the FNAF movie. However, I don't actually know how I'm going to do that, like, copyright-wise. Because to build it, I kind of have to watch the movie. And obviously I can't do that on a stream. Or I mean, I can, just on a second monitor. I can't show it then, obviously. I'm confused as to what exactly I'm building. I think what I'm gonna do... Actually, before I do anything, let me make sure the audio is alright. But I don't know. Alien Isolation is like my favorite game, so... Okay, it is... I'll turn it down a little bit, I think. We had some issues with the audio in the previous streams. I'm just trying to make sure it's alright. Either... Oh shit, Roxy's here. Wait, is Gregory dead? I'm just gonna put Gregory in this staircase here. I think he should be fine there. I don't think she can get him there, probably. But I'm not sure about that. But either way, we do have some containers here that I'm gonna go and build. Pretty much all along here. It was definitely the weird, like, hybrid, like, xenomorph baby thing. Was absolutely the scariest part of the movie. And, okay, so, like, there was a point, like, pretty much the minute, like, the thing... Because it shows up, and then she kind of drops it. And when she drops it, you see, like, the face for, like a frame. And it's like, oh, what is that? That looks not great. But then it, like, falls down into, like, the cargo hold. And it's gone for, like, 12 seconds. And then, like, it cuts back to Andy. And he, like, turns around, and it's, like, hunched in the doorway. And it's now, like, half the size of the door. And, like, I think I heard, like, at least 7 different people in my theater just immediately go, oh, fuck. Just in complete horror. So, and myself along with that, because that thing was very disturbing. It was very spooky. Yeah, I will probably end up doing a video on it at some point. Honestly, the only criticism I can give the movie is there were 2 lines in the movie I thought were really dumb, which was the get away from her, you beach line, as well as the I can't lie to you about your chances line from the android. So those were the only dumb lines I think were in the movie, because they're strictly like callback lines to previous Alien movies. But when you do like a callback line, you don't want to do it in a sense of it feeling forced and it kind of being unnatural to the character, which I feel it definitely was with Andy. Like, Andy's entire character in the movie is very, like, timid and kind of childish. And then that's kind of, like, how they do the 2 characters. Because he gets, like, I don't want to say possessed, but, like, reprogrammed by Weyland-Yutani. And then he's kind of this very cold, calculating... I don't know if I want to say villain, but definitely antagonist. But, like, even when he's an antagonist, he never swears or is rude. So him randomly calling some random xenomorph a bitch is just... It was like a complete 180 on the character. And I was very confused about that. That was not done well. The whole sympathy line with the android as well. Was it Rock? What was his name? Forgot the one that looks like Ash. I thought that one technically made sense, because like that is a thing he hasn't just said that in that movie. I think like because it is the same model of android. So, like, I could let it slide if it was only that line coming from the android that looks like Ash, but like, I think Andy's the one that kind of was dumb. But, like, those are really the only 2 lines in the whole movie I thought were dumb. And it's just because I thought the delivery was real weird. Either way, I loved the movie. It was awesome. Add some crates around the area, like smaller crates around the bigger crates. I think pretty much my entire theater had the xenomorph, like, had popcorn buckets. I don't think a single person didn't have them. My theater was like almost full. It was crazy. I pretty much went to like the first showing of it here. Yeah, and like a crate here just because. Like, I'm not sure how exactly I want to do this, like, kind of... There's a bunch of, like, wood, kind of, in front of this. Don't know how I want to do that without just doing a bunch of trapdoors. Which I can do slabs, can't I? Yeah, I do have wood slabs, okay. Also, well, okay, no, I'd have to go back over and show it, but I found something else that's really cool regarding the FNAF movie, which is something I didn't even pick up on the first time I saw it, which is, the FNAF movie has continuity with Security Breach in a really weird way. And I didn't realize this until I was basically rewatching it and, like, basically trying to figure out the layout of the building and sort of get textures for the walls, because, like, okay, I want to have it in the same world as Security Breach, and the issue with that is I didn't want to make a new texture pack. I wanted everything to kind of be on one texture pack. But I'm also running out of blocks very fast. So when I was looking at the blocks in the pizzeria, I realized they actually reuse multiple textures from Security Breach in, like, I don't know if it's like they printed them out in, like, real life or whatever, but it's, like, really cool. So, like, for an example, where was, yeah, this here. So, this is carpet directly from Security Breach. Like, I just ripped the texture from the game. And this carpet is in the main lobby in the pizzeria for the movie. And, like, it's an actual real-life carpet. But they made it look just like the texture from Security Breach, which is, like, that's a really weird continuity to have, like, the exact carpet texture, but it's also really cool. And it means I can reuse all my Security Breach textures. I also put up a poll on the community tab of, what theories you all want me to kind of cover. And it's looking like Vanessa being Michael Afton's father is probably going to win. So I'll probably end up doing that. I had some people asking me what exactly I was talking about with that. So, in the FNAF movie, so I'm using movie lore to explain game lore. And before someone is like, that's not in the same continuity, shut up. And also, like, FNAF theorists have been using book lore since the dawn of time to answer questions in terms of stuff in the games. There's no reason we can't do the same with the books, especially if it actually answers a question with the games, which I think it does. So, we know that Vanessa in the games, due to the, like, kind of therapist log she has in Security Breach, had a, like, very controlling and possibly psychopathic father who apparently manipulated their mother into getting, like, custody. These are all, like, audio tapes. Let me find this. God, we're only 35 minutes in and I'm already going on a FNAF lore tangent. It has begun. Let me find this. FNAF Security Breach. Voice logs? How do I find this? Here it is. Okay, Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so
It came on just recently. My job.
So in Security Breach, we can find these, like, CDs scattered around the Pizzaplex, and eventually, if we put them all together, they basically kind of give Vanessa's
Tell me
backstory.
about it.
I say backstory with quotation marks, though.
I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good.
But anyways, so there's eventually a point where she has like some basically like a mental breakdown because she's afraid that Glitch Trap's gonna like take control and basically murder the therapist. And she says like he's watching or whatever. And then the therapist basically thinks she's referring to like her father. And then it goes on this big kind of lore dump about her dad. But what I realized is it actually lines up pretty much perfectly with how Vanessa acts in the movie. And again, we didn't get much character development with Vanessa in the games, outside of those audio logs. That's pretty much it. So, the fact that Vanessa in the movie timeline pretty much is acting exactly like the Vanessa from the logs acts is one thing. But then I think it can go further than that, because again, so in the movie, you know, Vanessa is Afton's daughter. That obviously can't be the case in the game's timeline. Just because Afton was like locked in the safe room in a springlock suit for like 60 years. I don't think Afton's getting it on when he's stuck in his springlock suit. Just gonna say, I highly doubt that. But either way, so that led me to kind of think. Could it be Michael Afton instead? Now, we know that... Oh god, what was it? Bill? It was Bill, right? Yeah, it was Bill. So we know, like, Vanessa's sort of, like, full name is Bill something. Right, it was Bill? Isn't like a Bill standing for Afton? I forget what it was. Either Bill or Mike. I don't remember. But either way, the initials of her family or whatever basically could be the Aftons. And they could end up being Afton specifically. And I was thinking, okay, obviously it can't be William Afton, alright? Because, I mean, well, he's dead, again. So it got me thinking, could it be Michael Afton? Then there's the obvious problem of, we know the initials of her father, and they're not Michael. So, there's that. My counter to that is we don't know Michael's middle name. It could very well be Michael William Afton. Because, again, some fathers name their, like, kids after themselves. Like, I don't know, Afton Jr. or something. So, there's if Michael Afton's full name is Michael William Afton, then that means that he would match up with the actual initials we have for Vanessa's father. And in terms of like age-wise, I feel like that would kind of match up and he could end up being her father. Because we know he was alive towards the end of Pizza Sim. Assuming he is the protagonist of Pizza Sim. Smash or pass Withered Bonnie. Absolutely pass. I like to have a face. Withered Bonnie has no face. Alright, so... I think it's just these crates. There also is this thing with, like, pretty much scrap in it. Let's see. Welcome back, Snoops. Welcome. Or, I guess, Unshaped. You've changed your name. Welcome, Scoops. Snoops. What terracotta for this bin? I'm gonna go with terracotta. Actually, let me use gold, actually. When a new channel will start fresh. Cool. Hope it does well. I get a sign. So age-wise, it does make sense if it's Michael Afton. That could make sense. And if we can figure out what exactly Michael Afton's full name is, if it's Michael William Afton, then the initials line up for him to be Vanessa's father. Which again does open some more issues because we know that the in-universe game timeline of Vanessa's father was, I don't want to say abusive because we don't know that, but he was definitely kind of sociopathic and basically what's your name change? I mean, you made a new channel. So we know that her father was definitely, or he lied in I guess some legal case or something in terms of winning custody. But outside of that, we don't really know much about Vanessa's family. So there is the chance that it could be Michael Afton. Which, if it is Michael Afton, oh boy, that opens up a lot of issues with the lore that I don't like. But it could very much be the case. Put that in, and I'm gonna slab as well. Grab this. I think that works. We do have these orange, container things. We have that there. What are your thoughts on Alien Romulus? I loved it. It was amazing. 10 out of 10. Mine is 2 lines specifically that I thought were just kind of dumb. And I didn't mind the nightmare at the ending. I think the issue was okay, I watch movies with the eye of a hawk, in the sense of I just notice shit that I guess people don't pick up on, but the nightmare hellspawn thing at the end, the demon child. So that was set up earlier in the movie. There's a picture frame in the room where you see the facehugger leg in that jar, and the picture frame has some mutant baby thing on it. So it was set up prior in the movie. So the minute I saw that picture frame, I was like, oh boy, this is about to go down a very, very dark... This is gonna have a very bad ending. So... But yeah, I can see anyone who didn't see the picture to just be kind of blindsided by that nightmare fuel. But I did think the movie was very good. And I collected all of the popcorn buckets. No, I'm probably gonna end up making a video on it. It's funny, I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and they either like it or they hate it. But whenever they talk about why they hate it, the 2 things, or the 3 things they bring up are the ending, the 2 lines specifically I don't like that I mentioned, as well as the alien actually catching her when she falls down the elevator. But I feel the last 2, or definitely the last one, isn't really a criticism, as I think they just weren't paying attention. That's really the only thing I've seen. Everyone who seems to like it really likes it. There's a wall for this. I've seen a lot of people be specifically confused about why the alien saved her when she fell down the elevator shaft, but it makes sense. It wasn't trying to kill her. Like, the alien in every single one of the Alien movies has had two goals, which is kill anyone who opposes it, and then make more aliens. That has been the alien's main goal since the first movie. Like, it has two objectives. Murder everyone, and make more aliens. That has been the case since the first movie. And they can't make more aliens out of dead people. Like an hour ago, I watched Moist Critical's video of him talking about Alien, and he had the exact same criticism discussing the alien and being confused why it saved her. But like, there also is a facehugger in that scene, which I feel like, I don't know if people just missed that or what. I feel like anyone criticizing the scene just missed the facehugger. Like, when the xenomorph catches her when she's falling down the elevator shaft, like, it doesn't catch her because it's like, oh, it's the friendly xenomorph. No, it catches her because it needs people for the hive. Like, xenomorphs aren't dumb. They're not mindless animals. Not to mention, prior to that scene, like, she mowed down, like, at least, like, 12 of them with the smart gun combination thing or whatever. And then right after that, the acid blew a hole in the hull, which then definitely killed a bunch of them. And then the station started crashing into the meteor belt. So, that's probably like 90% of the hive gone. So, like, and again, we specifically saw the same thing with aliens. When the hive is destroyed, the aliens basically go into salvation mode of trying to basically continue to hive in any way they can. The Xenomorph Queen basically jumped on board the dropship to follow them to the Sulaco with the single goal of, I have egg, I'm going to hide egg. I didn't notice the facehugger. Yeah, there was a facehugger in the elevator shaft. So like, it caught her specifically to basically let the facehugger go on her. That way, it would spawn more xenomorphs. Which again, still would have resulted in her death. So it's not like the xenomorph was some, you know, oh, happy, friendly xenomorph that was going to save her. No, it was going to kill her. And I've seen a bunch of people confused as to why the xenomorph saved her, but like, I feel like it would have been better if it impaled her, because like, okay, let's say Andy didn't jump down with the pulse rifle and kill the xenomorph. She would have gotten face-hugged. That's a fate worse than death. Are you excited for a Blast to the Past? Yes, I am. I am probably less, or again, I'm running Blast to the Past currently, so like, I'm excited, but I also kind of know what it is. So, I've been spoiling some of the cool stuff they've had, but I'm very excited to see what what I haven't seen. But either way, why have these? Like, I do have these things here. I also find it really funny that we started building the Pizzaplex before the game came out, and we're still building it, and yet the Blast to the Past team started working on the mod after Security Breach came out, and I will probably still be working on this map after the mod comes out, which is so dumb. But either way. Okay, so there is a map thing here, which is pretty much right like here. Yeah, so we originally went to a Regal, which again, there's like no Regals, like pretty much for like an hour, like from where I live, pretty much. And okay, so like, I've never cared about like custom popcorn buckets in my whole life until now, specifically because the Alien Romulus popcorn buckets are actually really cool. The Xenomorph head one you can just display on your wall. I'm gonna mount mine on my door and make it a door knocker, which is just really dumb, but I love it. And then the Xenomorph like containment thingy. I got the Romulus like Nessa figure, so I'm gonna put that in there. But either way, yeah. So we originally drove like 30 extra minutes to like go to a Regal theater, and then they didn't have the containment bucket. So then yesterday we drove like an hour to a different Regal. They also didn't have it. Then we drove like 20 minutes to a different one, stopped, realized, oh wait, we can call them. So we called them and asked them if they had the popcorn bucket. They didn't, which then led to us calling like 2 other theaters where we finally found one that had a popcorn bucket. Q was driving another 30 minutes to get another popcorn bucket. So I now have my glowy tube. What do you think about the future of the Alien franchise? I think it's in good hands. Again, after Covenant, I was very concerned. I've been a fan of the franchise for like pretty much years now. So I was very, I don't know. I didn't hate Alien Covenant or Prometheus. They weren't good movies. Like, I mean, I can just prove they're not good. Wait, where is Let me show this off. This bugs me anytime where is this? I can ruin Alien Covenant for you in like one scene. Let me find this. Alright, let me find this.
Starboard side.
Alright, it's right here. Okay. I guess spoilers for Covenant if you care. Alright, here is the Xenomorph. So the Xenomorph goes down this ladder towards the end of the movie. And okay, the Xenomorph has these giant like tube things on its back. They phase right through the ground. They just go through the ground completely. Watch this. Alright, so they're right there. They go straight through the ground. The CGI on this thing is terrible. It was not fact-checked. They just phase right through the ground. Like, okay, so I rewatched all the Alien movies with some friends before going to see Romulus. And I pointed this out to them, and like, okay, I'm indifferent to Covenant. I don't, like, hate it, but I don't love it. It's kind of just indifferent. 2 of my friends love it. I have, like, 3 of them that hate it. I showed it to them, and they're like, God damn it, you ruined this movie for me. But yeah, the Xenomorph's, like, tube things just phase directly through the ground. Like, here, let me brighten this up so, like, I can show this better, but, like, they just phase directly through the ground. There we go, let me brighten this up. The light. Alright, yeah, again, they go straight through the ground. Like, the CGI in this movie was not checked at all. They totally just animated all this, and then didn't check if any of it was, like, had issues. So, I have a conspiracy theory about this movie, that the entire last act was basically a last-minute addition. I don't think any of the last act of Covenant was planned. I think they honestly filmed the movie, realized it was too short, and were like, how do we make this movie longer? There's another alien. And then they had to, like, rush to actually make the ending. Because, like, there is so much, like, CGI errors in the last, like, 20 minutes of Covenant. Like, it had to have been rushed. Which is dumb. Because, like, that was a very expensive movie, and had so many people involved with it. The fact that no one noticed all of these issues is insane to me. Like, okay, the scene where, like, the alien jumps down from that, like, ledge it's on and pounces on one of them, it's right after the one idiot, gets face-hugged because David takes him down and he's like, hey, look at this giant egg. And he's like, okay, I will. When the xenomorph jumps down, its tail clips right through a lamp. Like, there are so many random little things with the CGI. It was not, like, checked at all. It was just animated, and they just kind of went with it and assumed it was fine. Like, I give Security Breach the benefit of the doubt in the sense of, like, there's issues with, like, the game. Again, the game was not bug-tested. I don't blame Steelwolf for that, because there was a million issues that went on at the time. So, like, they didn't have time to actually go and check stuff before it released. This is a movie with, like, thousands of people involved with it, and not a single one of them went and checked the CGI to make sure the alien's not clipping through walls. And none of them did that. Like, I don't know what they were doing with that movie. Like, okay, when the guy with the cowboy hat comes down on, like, the lander, and they try and trap the xenomorph in that cage. So when Daniels is, like, basically swinging back and forth below the thing, when the xenomorph, like, jumps at her, basically, it actually its one leg phases through the cable that Daniels is hanging from. So, like, again, I've rewatched the whole Alien franchise, like, at least 10 times, probably more in my lifetime. But, like, that movie was not checked a second time to check the CGI. They just animated it and went with the first, I guess. I don't know if I could say first take, because it's not, like, recording it. I guess the first rough animation of it is what they went with, but, like, I don't know. The most frustrating thing about Covenant is, like, they actually did do practical effects. The Xenomorph was actually a practical puppet for the entire movie, and then they decided to CGI over it for the ending, and it looks terrible. So, like, they had so the puppet in Romulus and the animatronic look amazing. They had that for Covenant, and then they decided to get rid of it. So, like, I don't know what they were doing with that movie. It confuses the heck out of me. I think Security Breach Ruin 2 coming next year, don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm hoping they make a continuation of Ruin. Yeah, no, Alien Covenant was not, like, checked, like, on a second draft to make sure, like, the alien's not clipping through a wall. Yeah, I probably will end up making a video on Romulus. Honestly, might be, like, the first movie review video I've ever done. I didn't do one for Covenant. I did, like, a weird edit, I think, or something, but, like, I don't think I've ever done, like, a movie review video. I'm gonna do the other fences, actually. What exactly is the purpose of this waiting line? What are you waiting for? To register. What are you registering for? When you register before you enter the raceway? Or, like, when you enter the Pizzaplex? Like, if I go to Disneyland, like, I register when I enter the park. I don't have to re-register every time I want to go on, like, Splash Mountain or whatever. Like, why is there a register in the actual building? It's like if, you know, when you go to Disney World or Disneyland, like, you know, they check you at the gate or whatever, you know, you talk to them, you get your ticket. It's like if it had to do that every time you get on a ride. It makes no sense. Either way. These... I guess this is Fazbear Entertainment we're talking about. I just realized, which do you think is a more, like, diabolical company? Fazbear Entertainment or Disney? Because, like, there was the whole thing recently with, that one person who, like, died at the parks because of, like, the food or something, and they're, like, basically trying to get out of it by saying, like, Disney Plus, or whatever, since he had Disney Plus. Like, it's invalid. Like, which do we think, like, if they're pinned against each other, wins in terms of how, like, scummy they are? Disney or like, Fazbear Entertainment? Because, like, on one hand, Disney's done some nefarious things. On the other hand, Fazbear Entertainment has, like, Afton. So, like, I feel like Youngling murdering kinda outweighs that. Let me break these. Actually, do I want to extend this out? Yeah, let me extend all of this out. There is also this round thing here. Didn't I already build one of these? Wait a minute. Is that this? No, it is different. Okay. So that's like right here. I also hadn't rewatched the FNAF movie since it actually like came out. So I was rewatching it to actually work on the layout of the build, and honestly, it is actually really good. When it first came out, I wasn't sure if I liked it. I mean, I loved it, of course, but like I couldn't say it was a good movie. It had a lot of issues. Cause like I can like a bad movie, and I think I would have liked it regardless because it was FNAF. But, like, honestly, it is actually kind of a pretty solid movie. Like, there's no blatant plot holes in it or anything. Second time I watched the FNAF movie, it was good. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch of times, but like mostly just like around when it first came out. I still love how menacing they made Matthew Lillard's like Afton. I think that was like the best part of the movie. It's when Afton shows up. So this is meant to have more rows of lights on it, but I can't really do that. Well, wait a minute. Do item frame map art. Yeah, I forget. Can I put these with a trapdoor in it? No. Would it be worth getting rid of this just to have them wrap around? Alright, let me get, paint.exe, I summoned the... We go and grab a texture. Alright, so this thing has like 3 lines on it, basically. And they are like a reddish color. Kind of orange, though. Yeah, so I save that as a texture. So I might make a map then. This is map 769. Okay. I then go back to map art craft. Love the fact that we actually saw somewhat canon version of Spring Bonnie and the FNAF movie, because we never really saw that, like, I guess physically in the game's timeline. Yeah, William Afton showing up was like the best part. The music as well that plays when he shows up is like very threatening as well. Wow, this looks terrible. Alright, it's kind of like downsizing the image. Doesn't look good. Maybe that would look better. What number was this? 769. Now, unfortunately, I do have to go and do the world for this to take effect. Wait for that to save. There we go. Open this. Okay, do data folder. Drag and drop that in. Oh. We should now have a ring of, like, spooky colors. Yay, there we go. Alright, so if I then get glowstone, since we do want this to glow, break these and grab that. Break all the trapdoors to begin with. And I'm already planning on actually seeing Romulus again. I'm gonna go drag my dad to see it. Oh, uh-oh. It doesn't exactly line up as good as I was hoping it would, but it's whatever. I mean, that's fine, I guess. You're gonna go continue your Secure the Breach of Ruin build. Alright, cool. You're on the Roxy. Wait, you're gonna go build, build and Secure the Breach of Ruin. I'm assuming you mean, like, Roxy's Raceway. God, again, I'm excited to build Ruin, but not the Ruined Raceway. That's gonna be a nightmare. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go and add the light poles. Actually move this one over a bit. Two on this row. And there are 4 on this part over here. But 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so need 2, or there's 3 on this side. Okay. So I mentioned this in previous streams, the ceiling is glass, but I can change how dense the glass is to actually make this room darker. So for right now, we're going to keep it as it is, and then once we get all the lights in, I will actually start dimming the light slowly and see what the best light level for this room looks like. I have it just lit up right now so we can see everything. So that probably is good. No lights under here. Okay, that is pretty much all the lights. I will actually move all these back by 1 as well. Honestly, I think one of the scariest parts in Romulus was, the ending was very disturbing, of course, but, I think my favorite part was the Xenomorph actually waiting outside of that room they were in. It was hidden. If she hadn't seen it on the camera, like the minute they stepped out into the hallway, they would have gotten like annihilated. So like that was a very cool touch as well that I loved. What should my first video be? I mean, I don't know. What do you enjoy doing? I mean, like, I think that's the biggest thing with like YouTube is like, I don't think you, make sure whatever content you're gonna do is something you actually enjoy. You don't want to get like stuck in making content you don't enjoy is a big thing. Grab this, humble to deep slate. So just like find something you enjoy doing. Well, wait, no. If I do this... One, two, three. I then get a glowstone. And that. I think that looks pretty good. It does actually keep going up here, though. Maybe like an iron bar, actually. I do bird signs. How will that work? I'm gonna go with that. Well, let me get rid of these actually. I'm gonna go with that. So if I put that there and here, like that, we go all the way up from like here. And if I stand right here and copy, paste, paste, and paste. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. In terms of all the light posts actually being here. And there are like cactuses and stuff around this. I go over to like here. Here. Funny Minecraft barrier. That way the cactus doesn't grow any further. It just kind of stays at that height. And the same thing over here. Also, on the theory, I guess, poll I did on the community tab, I separated, I guess, the theory about Vanessa being Michael Afton's, or wait, Michael Afton being Vanessa's father, as well as Michael Afton's full name being separate theories, even though they kind of are part of the same theory. So I will just probably combine those if I do either of those. So that'll just be kind of one video whenever I get around to it. Again, I'm trying to cover topics that not really get covered in the FNAF community. Michael Afton as a character isn't really... A lot of the FNAF theorists cover the most recent things instead of going back and checking older stuff. Which isn't bad. The newer stuff definitely gets more views, that's for sure. Covering anything with a mimic gets you views. There is also cactuses on this. And as for the actual seat things, grab all of that. Let's see. And that was pretty much fine. My art style. Well, thank you. You mean like my actual art, or like what's in the map? That, this, and this. And barriers there. And I'm just gonna add these on each side. Actual art. Thank you. So I don't know if I really have like an art style though. That is definitely one thing I kind of struggle with. Okay, well, alright, my art style is giving any character white pupils. that is just kind of my trick with that. As dumb as it sounds. Like, I realized, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, I didn't really have an art style whenever I would draw stuff. Like, there wasn't anything that, like, you could look at in my art and be like, that was by Nar. like, I liked how a lot of my art came out, but, like, I didn't really have a style. So then I was like, okay, how can I make an art style my own that, like, would make my art, like, recognizable? And I was just like, white pupils, sure. That's the hill I'll die on, why not? That's my legacy, is white pupils. So I just kind of do, like, where the black part of the eye is or whatever, on the actual eye part. I just make that white, just for the sake of it's unique, and that kind of just turned into my art style. So just some random stupid thing like that. Like, let me find this. Where is? I'm gonna have to pull up Instagram, aren't I? When was the last time I actually posted, like, art? I've mostly been posting, like, my Lego stuff. Oh, speaking of, I can show this off. Wait, can I show this off without doxing myself though? Wait a minute. I don't want to dox my location. Alright, let me screenshot this so I can show it without showing Instagram. Alright, where's, like... Okay, well this isn't really... This doesn't have the pupil because all their eyes are closed, but whatever. That's like the last thing I actually put on here that I drew. Where is... Well, when was the last time I actually posted something on here? Well, it has been a while. Alright, let me just go to the Discord, I guess. That's probably where I should have gone first. Let me scroll up. Because the red thread... Yeah, the red thread artwork I did, they didn't have, like, pretty much any... All their pupils were closed. Also, I realize I still have the brightness thing on. Turn that off. There we go. Alright, what's, like, the last thing, artwork-wise, I posted? That was if I painted... I don't think I posted any of, like... That came out terribly. I guess that's an old thing I've ripped in. Or like, ooh, the Demon Warlock, ooh. Alright, I forgot, I never finished this, didn't I? Oh, speaking of another channel I never wait a minute. This is another channel. Which one is this? I know. I just keep making channels and then not doing anything with them. This took like a freaking year. I did this in Paint. This hurt my brain. I just decided. Okay, I woke up and just decided I was gonna hate myself for like 6 months. So I just went and redid the entire Dragging Maid opening in fucking Paint. Because I'm apparently real dumb. This, like, drained my sanity. This killed me. This hurt my brain. Oh, here's a meteorite. But, yeah, whatever. I mean, it looks good. Like, it's 280p and YouTube cropped the shit out of it, but besides that... Alright, let me keep scrolling up. What's, like, the one thing... What's, like, the last actual artwork I did? Have I posted anything I've done this year outside of, like, the actual, like, red thread thing? I don't think I did. I guess here's an example of the pupils. Of, like, I just give every character, like, the signature white pupils, I guess. But that's pretty much it. My art style boils down to white pupils, I think. And that's about it. Because, okay, when did it would have been after this. is when I would have started doing the white pupils, I think. It was sometime around there. But anyways, whatever. Let's continue building before I get completely off topic with art. Oh, speaking of, okay, going on another tangent, let me show this off. Wait, this has art in it. What am I talking about? I can show this off. Wait a minute. Right. Let me see. I guess it's more like shitty sketch art, but whatever. Alright, let me pull this up. Vanity Mass. I mean, if you want like real garbage sketches, there's these. Look at the sketches that I had to do in like an hour. Ooh, sketches. That's pretty much it. I think I showed off. Actually, I showed off some of the behind the scenes of this like a month ago, but they posted like the full thing earlier. Was it earlier today or yesterday? Oh, it was today. Oh, this one has the bottle transition. I thought we scrapped that. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, there's some stick figures. Anyways, okay. Before I get completely off topic again, let's wait. Would I not do these light posts? I guess I did not. Okay. Post or paste. Paste post. Paste. Alright, all the light posts are done. And we have a bunch of bins against this wall, which I already did. I did not think I did that. Okay, so... Is this entire corner basically done? I want to say it is. I want to say this entire like left section of the racetrack is done. I guess left from this side or whatever. Because I did all of the detail in these rooms, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't do this, but that's because I want to make that work. I want to make bumper cars. What else could I add here to just kind of add more like decay and ruin to it? I guess I'll just add some trapdoors. When all else fails, just throw trapdoors on the ground and call it a day. I already did that, god damn it. I'm literally just running out of ideas for this corner. I'm trying to just make sure there's not like too many open areas, basically. I think that's pretty much it. This corner. What do we actually have left for the racetrack? There's this stuff on the track, and then we have the rooms here. We did the first two. Oh, the water tower. Wait a minute. We never did this. Wait. We can build a water tower. Let's do that. Get some basalt. Alright, where do I want the center of the tower to be? Let's see. Maybe have it be like here. Also, I mentioned this in previous streams. Pretty much every stream I've done in the past like 2 years. So like if I look at YouTube Studio, which I am now, I keep getting the error of please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less, which I've been using for the past 2 years, and I still have YouTube Studio complaining to me about it. So either YouTube Studio is dumb, or I have a theory, which is I don't think it's actually upset about the actual keyframe frequency. I think it's the actual FPS. I wonder if YouTube actually just doesn't like having an FPS that isn't 60 or 25. Having like a custom one. I'm wondering if that's like throwing it off and that's why I keep getting the weird error thing on YouTube Studio. So I realize I do have a weird FPS for the stream. I think it's like 74 or something. Which is like, it's an odd number, but it's literally just a matter of, I didn't want to be 60, I wanted it to be smooth, and I put a random number in, and I just kind of never changed it. But, yep. Break all of this. These up. That should actually be much higher. Okay, so I stand right here and I go to like here. Is that too high? That's too high. Let me go to like here. I'm noticing the ground level of this is wood. I did not realize. There's some iron bars on the side of this, not a barrel. That looks pretty good. If I then do a wall. Oh, not that. Okay. I think that works. If I then get a new glass and a slab. So I think what we're gonna do is let's finish the water tower thing here. I'll then detail the room in there, and then we'll do the actual like garages. So I get terracotta, or let me do concrete maybe. Yeah, let's do concrete. Let me go one further down. I then get new cobblestone. And if I then get glass, let me just do iron bars again. And there is also a ladder on the side. Oh wow, that went way higher than I thought it would. Let me break it here. I think that looks good for the water tower. We're not going to do the sign since I'll do that with item frames. Well, I could build it, I guess. I don't think it would look good though. Can't really replicate the font with building. Let's build the inside of. Did I do the wait a minute, I didn't do that. Wait. Back down here. We get some fences. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get carpet and trapdoors. I'll bring this out one more. That's alright. Have the inside here as well. That is also the wrong door. But in here is pretty much completely detailed, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Outside of the item frames, I think that is basically done. There is also the giant TV screen over here. I mentioned this in the previous stream, except at the time I think my audio was all messed up. I don't know how many people actually was able to hear it, but so next month I do have some family actually coming into town, and they are going to be staying at my place, so I will probably not stream while they're here, just because I don't want like to either be like interrupted during the stream or like it to be noisy basically. So there will probably be 2 weeks next month where we just don't have streams. I do have some videos planned to release during that time though, so I won't just be completely disappearing. But there won't be any streams in that like 2-week period of my family being here. Mostly because I don't want to like interrupt, you know, like have them basically burst into my room and interrupt me. On top of also just wanting to actually visit with family. Trapdoors. Okay, so we'll have map art on that of what's on this TV screen. Wait, what? Fine dining. In what world is this fine dining a hot dog stand? Oh boy, what a wonderful place in Roxy Raceway. What fine dining. It's a hot dog stand. What quality food do they have here? Clearly, no expense spent. Terracotta. Actually, no. Let me do concrete. And if I do cobblestone, try and add some kind of light shading into this to make it look a little bit better. That doesn't look good. What if I do this? It's a better block to use. Oh, let me use smooth basalt. I didn't get trapdoors. And we will add the item frames onto that, as well as the actual thing behind it will also be item frames. Okay, now looking at everything there is like a rock formation back here. I'm not going to do that because that'll take a while, plus we have to worry about world edit and replacing stuff. We have used a lot of that, and we've used so many blocks with that. I'll do that in a bit. Right now, let me see. Alright, so all we have left to do in the raceway is add these random details on the actual track. And then we have this room here, this room here, this room, and this room. After that, it's simply the top area here, finish the top area over here, and then just this row of crates here. And that's pretty much it. The only thing else would be, that's part of this area, is everything down here, as well as the vehicle garage. But we're going to do that in a different stream. So right now, let's go and just kind of add... Let's do the rooms down here first. Looking at all of this. What was your favorite part of the Pizzaplex to build? Definitely the hive room. Just because I love the aesthetic of the hive room, which is even funnier since it's not even in the game anymore. I just think the hive room had a very cool aesthetic. I liked how it looks. There's a shelf here. Oh no, this should be on the bottom row. Wait, yeah, so there. So, like that. Had some people actually say I should do custom models for the actual shelves and stuff, but I don't want to do that. I'm not going to make an entire custom model for something I can easily build in Minecraft. I'm going to make a custom model for stuff I can't build in Minecraft, like the animatronics and like actual like 3D shapes and stuff. Like the rocket ship. And the carts. Get a chest. And put that here. Now we do have a recharge station there. On this wall, there's a fire extinguisher over here. I'm back. Welcome back. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with like that. Also, if it wasn't obvious from the, I guess, I don't know, how would you say it, like, I don't know, I guess mediocre currently sounding voice. I am like stupidly tired. My sleep schedule got all screwed up because I went to see like a really early showing of Romulus, like, or not early, but like really late, and then I went to sleep late. I woke up like basically around like a lunchtime yesterday. I was like, alright, I guess I'll go back to sleep. And then I woke up at midnight last night, and I'm like, shit, that's a problem. So my solution to that was, since there's no way I'm gonna fall back to sleep at that point, I've been up for 24 hours. So, yeah, I've mostly been working on just animations and stuff. But with that said, I am definitely tired, for sure. But we're gonna keep going. Trapdoors. Can you play the FNAF song Nothing Remains? No, I'm trying to just stick to my current playlist right now. We angered the wrath of Warner Bros. For some reason, and they've been kind of trigger happy since... honestly, I don't even know why, to be honest. They tried to nuke the channel like a week ago, and I'm still not really sure why. But I'm trying to play it somewhat safe with the copyright. We have 2 of these shelves. Where'd my axe go? Copy. Oh, not there. Leave all of that there. I even get, do I have red buttons? I do. So I'm gonna have this red button be there. There's also a table, so I think it's stairs. Hello again, I should be doing things, but I'm procrastinating, so... yes, welcome. We all procrastinate here. My channel was built on procrastination. Actually move this desk over. Hell, 90% of this build has been me saying, like, alright, I'm gonna do that later, and then I don't do that later. That's been, like, the entire build experience for these streams. Let me go get a Freddy repod or recharge pod. Here's one. What direction is this facing? Holy crap, it's actually facing the correct direction. Cool. Again, we're not going to build the cards because I'm going to have those be 3D models. I can do the outlines, though. Alright, so I just have all these go up to, I don't know, like here, I guess. I then copy all of this. And there we go. It will also appear that my headphones are dying. So we'll have to switch the audio to my other ones once they finally die. What about this next room? It is pretty much the same thing. Let me go and just copy the shelf. I guess we got both of those shelves here. In the middle of this room is a gray shelf. We have a container right there. It's also a hanging shelf. Wait a minute. Are these the same boxes that are in the Mimic room? Yep. Interesting. Okay, we then have like a big anchor thing in the corner here. I should have this, and let's do concrete and wool. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go with concrete. And then terracotta. Let me bring this out one more. And leave some trapdoors then. I'm gonna go, if I also hit a button. That, we then have another fire extinguisher in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna go and copy and paste the core design. And paste. Starting school on the 19th of August. Cool. I hope it goes well. Is that it for this room? There is a ladder in this corner. Best I can really think of for like a sideways ladder build. There's also a container thing and like here. That seemed fine. Looking at this room. These are actually pretty similar. To the point where I'm just going to copy and paste the room. Alright, what did I do wrong? Why did that not work? I go from here. So it's like that. Okay. So these aren't here. There is more of a flat gray table.
Follow my instructions. There is no time for introductions. He was the one that made us.
I then go over here.
Save us.
Welcome to the circus.
Let me go with the shelf. Why have I turned block? Wait. Why have I turned block and blue? How do you turn block? Also, hello, welcome to the stream. This one is a pretty tall shelf. I also saw that Disney's, I guess, making another live-action Lion King movie, which I saw the trailer for when I was going to see Romulus, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually kind of excited for it. I think the first one was incredibly dumb and just kind of pointless in the grand scheme of things. But, like, it seems like this one's gonna be mostly original. Or it seems like they're doing a original story. As far as I'm aware, I don't remember them doing, like, a Mufasa story in any of, like, the side movies they made to tie into The Lion King. So, I don't know, I feel like that could at least be interesting. I think the biggest issue with, like, the live-action remakes is, like, they don't kind of bring anything new. It really is the same thing, but somehow worse every time. So I think them actually going and making an original movie with the live-action style would be cool. Assuming it's not absolutely garbage and they get someone to actually write it that's good. Which I don't have much faith in that, but I'm at least intrigued. That and that. There are also some stools on the actual ground. These are temporary until we get the actual model block. Okay, now looking at this side of the room, we have a red crate thing. That's can actually just stay the same as that. Break these and break all of this. Yes, we do have a kind of rounded shelf thing. So is that there? Maybe like a wooden desk. God, anytime I take a sip of my coffee, my model freaks out for some reason. Yeah, there's another one of those bench things in the corner. Not bench things, but like container thing. And then there's a ladder. I'm not going to build the ladders. I don't think I can make it look good in that small of space. That is it pretty much for this room. Let me fix this. Okay, so if I get a door and put that there. Okay, this is a much more simple room. It is literally just shelves. Let's do a different playlist. Let's go with let's go with FNAF World. Why can't I? Oh, my headphones died. I was like, I click play and I don't hear anything. That's a problem. Let me switch the audio over. That is, if it wants to let me. do. Alright, there we go. We play the FNAF song, Nothing Remains. I don't think you play the... I don't think I can play that song. I can play the Security Breach OST. We'll jump into the Security Breach OST once the FNAF World OST gets into the glitchy nonsense. But yeah, no, I can't play Nothing Remains. Now my headphones are tangled in the cables, god damn it. Okay, so it's just a bunch of shelves. So I go in. Where'd my axe go again? I keep losing my axe. Nope, not there. Wait, undo. So got all of these and my my headphones are like stuck in my hair. Alright, there we go. Get a wall. And get a chest. So again, the yellow is a placeholder, like at the models. The other side basically only has the one shelf. Smash or pass, ruin Chica. Definitely pass. I mean, she's also like practically comatose for like 90% of the game. So we're gonna have to go with pass. We'll get the outlines. That leaves us with just this room here. Which we don't even have the ceiling for. Which, honestly, what actually happened to this room? This room looks crazy. I raise all of this up. And there we go. Chest. Almost done with your Raceway Ruin build. Cool. Yeah, the Raceway is not something I'm looking forward to rebuilding in Ruin. Just because I have to really do, like, change the layout due to the racetrack kind of being collapsed into the sinkhole. It's going to be a problem. Two slurs. Okay, and then there is this big circular cylinder thing in the middle, which I know we built before. Oh, I'm just gonna go and grab it. I know exactly where it is. Assuming I can get to it. So that's this here. Although I don't know why this is blue now. And the map is saving. Got that. Not doing the ladders for right now. Yeah, there is just another one of these blue shelves. On the other side is a bunch of crates. Having all of that. And then against the back wall is just nothing but crates. Okay. Pretty much what we built. Put that there. Okay, and then there's just crates on the other end. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong wall. Wait a minute. Oh no, they should be here, Mingnum. More like that. So if I break these, then yeah, because it's that those are on the end. And then there's all the bigger crates and stuff. We did security breach build in 2022. Cool. Nice. Hopefully you're happy with how it came out. Okay, and if we just copy the wall is this the whole room? Yes, okay. The whole thing is this brick texture. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Found it. Wait, no, I lost it. Damn it. There it is. White wool. Okay, cut. Paste. Okay, let me also go and move all this in by one. Why is that not cutting this? Oh. I'm just done. Okay. Break all of this, and break that, and that, and... Where is the break? Okay, so I'm just gonna basically move all of this up by 1 block. That's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Okay. The floor is the same as the other rooms. So for right now, I think that's this room mostly done. Minus like trapdoors. Or not trapdoors, like the heavy-weighted and lightweight pressure plates. Okay. So the only thing that is left to do is this area and that. Okay. Alright, Okay, I think what I'm gonna do... Just because I am, like, stupidly tired. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. And then I will... Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna take a nap. Because holy crap, am I exhausted. Because I've been up for, like, almost 2 days? Pretty much. But either way, so I'm gonna end it here. Just because I am, like, actually on the brink of falling asleep. And then later today, whenever I wake up, we'll continue it. I'm not going to schedule a stream, mostly because I can't guarantee I won't schedule something and then sleep through that time. So, again, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to take a nap, and then whenever I wake up, I will just continue it then. Definitely sometime later today, since it isn't even that like late in the day yet. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely, this is probably the shortest stream we've done in a while on building. But either way, we didn't get much done. We got a decent chunk of stuff done. We got some stuff here. We got the water tower. We got this area, and we got 4 rooms done, kind of. And they're not really like stupidly detailed, but like again, I'm just like tired. So either way, I'm actually pretty happy with the progress we got. So I'm gonna end it here. I will like schedule a stream when I wake up. Probably like 20 minutes from whatever I'm scheduling it, and then I'll go live and we'll continue with the build. So with that said and done, I hope you enjoyed. If you're not here for later today when we continue it, Hope you enjoyed, had a great morning and a great existence, and yeah, I will see all of you later today. I'll probably just label it like, I don't know, continuing to finish the racetrack, part 95.1 or something dumb like that, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you all have a great existence. I'm gonna go to sleep. And, yeah, peace out.